Uh-oh. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by today. Today, I want to get right to it. I want to talk about clothes. I don't know about you, but every time I want to pare down my clothes and go through my closet, I always find a reason to keep things that I don't really need to keep. And I do make progress every time. And I also have the rule of something in, something out. So I do a pretty good job managing that. However, for those of you that know and have been following me, I just made a pretty big life change. I will be spending part of my time in Colorado and part of my time in California. And due to that change, I sold everything, almost everything. Yeah, I shouldn't say everything. I sold almost everything that I had so that I could travel light. And for some reason, clothing was the hardest thing for me to pare down. Part of the reason it's challenging for me is that I do acting and comedy. So I do commercial and film work and comedy shows. And every time I try to pare things down in my closet, I also see things in terms of, am I wearing it regularly? Or would this make a great character piece or a costume piece? Or this would be great in that commercial and that might be great in that commercial. So I keep it.
Well, I do declare that all of this closet business has made me feel rather peckish and tired. I think I'll take a moment and relax by the fire.
Which means I'm lugging around quite a bit of clothing. Now, a lot of people would look at my closet and the amount of clothes that I have and laugh because it's really not that much, but for me, it's a lot. And having just moved into a studio apartment, there are some things I need to get rid of because my closet is full. It's organized, but it's full. And I have a whole bin of things plus a whole stack of clothing on my bed. And I don't really want to live like that. So I have tried methods before of, do I love it? Have I worn it in a year? You know, all of those things that people try, right? And that works for me on some level, but now I'm going to try a new approach. And for me, this new approach that I want to try, and maybe you can try too, is I am going to now judge each piece of clothing based on, does this piece of clothing get to go forward into Leanne's new chapter in her life? And the reason why I say that is I do have some clothing that I wear and it doesn't necessarily make me feel that great about myself. It might make me feel frumpy or not put together or whatever. And sometimes I still carry that clothing around. Some of it is because it's comfortable, and who doesn't want some comfortable clothes? But the reality is I don't need to wear clothing that makes me feel frumpy or just not good about myself. That's not who Leanne is in this next new chapter of her life. So now my question, every time I hold onto a piece of clothing, when I'm going through it to try to pare things down, I'm going to ask, does this piece of clothing make me feel good when I wear it? Does it fit my body? And does it deserve to go forward into this next new chapter? And I'm going to try this as an experiment and see if I can pare down my closet anymore. So you get to follow this journey. I'm actually going to show you some pictures of my closet, some pictures of what's in the bin, some pictures of what's on my bed. And I anticipate I'm going to be trying some things on too, because you know how it is. You hold it up and you're like, oh, does that still look good on me? Oh, there, you know. I even have dresses that I keep because my legs look really good in them. I've got good legs. But at the same time, I might not wear those dresses ever. But I hold on to them because my legs look good in that dress. What a silly, ridiculous reason. So I anticipate that there will be some trying on of clothing, some gnashing of teeth, some frustration, maybe some tears, and we'll just kind of see how this process goes. So I'm going to take you through it, and if this is something that you would like to do as well, do it with me, and let's share comments and tips and suggestions. Here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, so first things first, this is my current closet that I just moved into. Okay, so everything's pretty neat and organized in here. I've got like pants and dresses and coats on this side. I've got shoes in a rack down here. And then I've got bins of storage stuff up above. Some of that is wigs and swimsuits and scarves and things like that. And then on this side, let me move the camera over. On this side, same deal, pretty organized. I've got my coats and my shirts and purses up above. I've got some bins where I've got pants and sweaters and things like that. So there's that. And then going here is my bin of clothing. This has like all of my yoga pants, my workout clothes, my sweatshirts. And then moving over to, there's Broseph, say hi Broseph. And there's Chloe. Moving over to, I've got this stack of clothes on the bed. The dogs are thrilled about this whole process, by the way, you can tell. So I've got this stack also. So this is everything that I have washed and cleaned and is ready to be put to the test. Is it staying or is it going? So here we go. Wow, whew. That was a lot of work, but guess what? My clearing out the closet project is completed and it went pretty great, I have to say. So much so that it's actually going to lead me to another video about organization and storage options and different things like that for small apartment living. However, my closet is done. The reality is I was able to get rid of about 5 bags of clothing as well as a giant box, which are all sitting in my hallway. I might put a little link to show you how many garbage bags full of clothes that I got rid of. Just wanted to share with you, I took a few days to actually complete this project because I realized that I needed some more storage solutions for my small closet. So I actually ordered those and waited for those to come in, and it was pretty quick delivery. So I did my closet project over the course of about 4 days, but really focused in on 2 days essentially. And what I ended up doing was pulling everything out. I went through the method that I had discussed of, does it serve me? Do I feel good in it? Does it vibe with my next chapter? And if it did, I kept it. Also, I did keep a few things that I was kind of on the fence about, mostly for my acting and my comedy videos and things like that. And what I did with those was I ended up using an underbed storage box to put those in so that I have easy access to them when I need them, but I wasn't quite willing to yet let them go. Now, granted, there are still a lot of things I could pare down, and I know that. So that will kind of be a process for me. There are still a few things that I think I could probably let go of, but for right now, everything that's in my closet feels good on me. I'm happy about it, and I was also really impressed with the amount of things I was ready to let go of. This will lead to another video about how to utilize small spaces and storage properly and some tips and tricks for that. But in the meantime, let me know if you try this method and if you have any luck with that. And I hope that you feel good about what is in your closet. And here's to easy living.